everyone, I'm back with a TBR and February wrap up. Oop. That's basically what I do these days. Don't worry, I will be doing some reviews later in the future and some tags hopefully. But anyways, yeah, I was gonna do some more videos, but university is back on and it is very, very day draining. Like, it takes up most of my days, so when I come back I'm too tired. So I need to work on my schedule around that. So I think I'll just be doing Thursdays and Fridays. Hopefully I do a video every week, I'm hoping to do now, and just get things in order because university has just disrupted my plans. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick wrap up and then a TBR. I've decided, since I have so many books to read for university, I'm not including them because I have to read them anyway, so they're not going to be included. I'm going to go back to taking it out of the jar. So yeah. So my wrap up for February was I read 2 books out of the 4 that I had claimed to read or had promised to read, but things happen. So I read The Cruel Prince and A Midsummer's Night Dream, and they both have to do with fairies, so there you go. I was actually surprised at how short A Midsummer's Night Dream was. It's a very short play. Like, I didn't realise how short it was, and I also didn't realise that it had Greek heroes and things in it, like Theseus and Hippolyta. I think that's how you say her name. But I didn't know it was set in Greece, and then with the fairies I thought it was set in England. So that was a nice surprise. So read that one. The Cruel Prince was also very interesting. I did enjoy it, and I will be doing a review on it. I'll be doing a non-spoiler review and then just a book talk and discussion, all things spoilers. It'll just be like my entire thoughts and spoilers and things on this and what I thought about it. Just a quick thing about it. It follows basically a girl who has been kidnapped and taken to Fairy, and she's actually been living there for 10 years with her sisters who are also taken, and it just basically follows the day-to-day life of how she survives in Fairy and what she must do to survive, because these fairies aren't that nice. It's very interesting. It's got very interesting characters, and I really liked it. And I think if you're interested in fairies or anything like that, I would check this one out. So that's my wrap up, and on to the TBR. So we are back with this little thing. I'm going to be taking 2 books, I think. So I hope it's something good. I hope it's not something that I haven't looked at, or it's new and I don't know what it is, because I have some of those books in here. If it's something that I've been avoiding, it's going to be slightly annoying, but it'll also make me read it, so oh well. Oh my god, it's Alice from the future. So, I picked out the book, and it turns out, after doing some research, it's actually a sequel to a prequel. It was The Ambassador's Mission by Trudy Canavan. So I looked it up after I picked it out. It's been a day since I picked out those books, and I was editing the video, and then I was looking up the book on Goodreads, and apparently it is actually a sequel to a previous series. So I'm not one of those people who like reading things before a book, so I'm gonna pick out a new book. So I'm just gonna add this in to the video like nothing happened. So I'm gonna pick out another one. Beep, the jar is here. Okay. Oh, yeah, girl. Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo. Hell yeah. I don't want it to. This is what I'll be reading next. So yeah, just gonna add this in like nothing happened, and back to past Alice. Ooh. So on to the next one. Please be something not very long. Beautiful Chaos by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. So here it is, Beautiful Chaos. I I actually like these series. This is part of the Beautiful Creatures series. If that name is familiar, they made a movie about it, which is very, 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 very different to the book. The book was really good. I really liked those, except for the second one. The second one annoyed me because Lena annoyed me. She was annoying. But basically, it just follows a boy who lives in this very, very, very boring town called Gatlin in America. And then he stumbles upon this strange girl who happens to be a witch. And basically, the first story is about him and him entering the world of witches and warlocks and other magical beings and trying to help Lena to stop this prophecy from happening that involves her. When she turns a certain age, something will happen, and the first 2 books basically followed trying to stop that from happening. So I really don't know what's going to happen in this one, so I shall read the blurb. So I can't really describe this book because it will spoil the last 2, but it basically is, again, following the same things. Ethan trying to help Lena from whatever is happening. In the last book, she made a crazy, well, not a crazy decision, but something happened in the last book that's kind of turned everything topsy-turvy. So this just follows what they're going to do about that. Yeah, the last one, I didn't really like Lena. She annoyed me a lot in Beautiful Darkness, but I do enjoy the books. They're really nice. I like it. I like the world, and I really like Ethan. He's a really good protagonist. I like the books because Ethan isn't really special. He's human, he's mortal, but everyone else that he enters the world with are, Lena is a witch basically, but he's not part of that world. So it's really cool. It's like the sidekick getting a story. Quite excited to read this. And lastly, I am gonna pick out a manga just for funsies. Mangas do not take long to read, so hopefully it's one that I don't know of, because a lot of the mangas I have are based on animes I have watched because I really like the anime, so I got the manga. And I only have 2 that aren't based on animes that I haven't seen, so no, it's Ouran High School Host Club. I'm putting that back in. Do you know how many times I've read those? I want to get something new. Okay. Attack on Titan. You know what? I'm going to go for Ouran. I'm going for Ouran because I only have 1 volume of Attack on Titan, and I have about 6 of Ouran. So I'll just read another Ouran one. That's okay. That's fine. So here we have it. Ouran High School Host Club Volume 4. I would read Attack on Titan, but I only have 1 volume, and when you only have 1 volume, it's very annoying because you want to read more. So yeah, I have a bunch of Ouran, so I just read this. Basically, again, girl disguises a boy to pay off her debt to a bunch of guys at this prestigious school because she broke a very, very expensive vase, and now she's indebted to them and must help them out on their crazy, wacky adventures. And yeah, so that's basically this. So for March, hopefully I'll be reading The Ambassador's Mission, Beautiful Chaos, and Volume 4 of Ouran. Boop. So yeah, that is it for my TBR and wrap up. Hope you enjoyed. I will be doing some tags later on when uni stops attacking me because it's hard. And then I'll also be doing a Cool Prince review and then a spoiler, just ranting and talking about it. So if you've read the book and you want to have discussions about it, look out for that one because I'll probably be doing that later in the week. And yes, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you again soon. Goodbye.